Meh. What's up, Doc?
Hey, SC1 here. How the hell you doing today? Hope you're all doing well. Welcome aboard. Good music for Star Trek, eh? I think we're going to have fun with this today. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're just going to jump right into this today. We're not going to waste a lot of time. I know I want to catch up and continue where we left off. So let's just jump right in. Dun, dun, dun. All right. Yeah. Switch over to our Star Trek music. Yes. We want to play. We want to do Seat of Power. That's where we left off. So. Are we ready for this? On your marks. Get set. Engage. Nice room.
Ambassador Spock, Captain Solano.
Hey!
Welcome to Hotel.
How's it going, nerd?
We are honored you've come. My name is Tyler
Jara Rydick, first officer aboard the USS Resolute.
How you doing today?
You'll find she has a keen mind and unique insight into the dynamics between the Hotari and the Illydians.
So, hope your day's going well. Tired? Yeah, I've been kind of tired today myself. Must be something in the air. Let's see. Are we honored to be here? It's nice to meet you. We traveled a long way. I don't even know the question. I wasn't paying any attention. So, we'll go with, nice to meet you.
It's very nice to meet you.
Likewise. I hope.
These must be the representatives of the mighty Federation. The reigning authority in the galaxy. Or so we've been led to believe. Whether that's true or not remains to be seen. But, either way, we're grateful you've made the time to come to our little corner of the universe.
And you are?
This is Galvin, and this is Citron, the heroes of the revolt in the mines.
That's a weird look he just gave me.
Let's hope this is the last time we ever have to come here.
If you'll excuse me.
Well, he didn't sound very diplomatic.
I think we're about to begin.
Did you hear the arrogance from that guy? I don't know what we're walking into here, but that guy was something.
Let's keep an open mind.
That may be true. But let's keep an open mind going into the negotiations. Hopefully he's just one voice amongst many.
Then let's hope he's the outlier.
The Hotari have invited us as their guests, so we must show them the proper respect.
Okay, so we're on Hotari property. We're at one of their mining colonies. We're going to be negotiating peace because the Hotari say they want peace. We're gonna show difference. We're on their territory. We'll play their game, or so we'll let them think. After all, we are Starfleet. We would never lie.
Ambassador Spock, welcome to Holtari Prime.
The honor is mine, Your Majesty.
That the Federation would send one of their most respected representatives is not only an honor to the Hotari people and their queen, but a recognition of our stature and importance.
Let's get on with it, shall we? With all due respect to the Federation and their ambassador, they have no authority here. We are not members of their alliance. We are not subject to their rule, nor yours. We demand the immediate return of all mining operations to Elydian control, as it has been for centuries and will be for centuries more. That has always been our understanding.
That understanding has changed.
Then you invite war!
And if you cannot remain silent, you will be silenced. But his point is well taken. What is the Federation's interest in this matter? Perhaps you would have us trade one oppressor for another?
The Federation remains neutral. Our only interest is the peaceful resolution of this conflict. We are here at your request, Your Majesty.
For now.
I'm trying to keep an open mind here, but it's not easy. I thought they wanted us here.
Was there something you wanted to say, Captain?
Oh, no. My apologies.
And what about the Kobliad?
She's not part
She
of...
can speak for herself, can't she? Then let her. Now then, what is your name?
Commander Jara Rydek, Your Majesty.
Being a Kobliad, you would know better than anyone. Your people suffered brutal treatment at the hands of the Cardassians. Their injustice towards the Kobliad is as unimaginable as it is unforgivable. Not unlike how we have been treated by the Elydians.
As much as they'd have you believe they are the victims here, remember it was the Hotari who attacked us. Hundreds of innocent Elydians were slaughtered without mercy in those mines.
The blood is on their hands, not ours!
Quiet! If after all the Kobliad suffered, you finally had the chance to right that wrong, to get out from under their control, would you take it? Or would you negotiate a peace?
Well, to be honest, she wasn't there. She can't really speculate on it. So we're going to play it safe.
I can't speculate on something that never happened, Your Majesty. Sadly, that opportunity never came for the Kobliad.
No, it did not. But we'd be wise to learn from their example, before we too find ourselves facing extinction. The Federation is the most powerful, most advanced alliance in the galaxy. It's widely known we have an abundance of dilithium in our mines. And it's in your interest to secure a steady supply.
Your Majesty, if I may.
Ambassador Spock would have us believe you're here as a neutral party in the interest of peace. So why are you really here? I want the truth, not your Federation rhetoric.
We only want peace. We are
As
the Federation.
Ambassador Spock has said, we've come seeking a peaceful resolution to this conflict, and have no interest in your dilithium.
I'm not nearly as naive as you must think. The Federation has done business with the Elydians for decades, which makes me question your motives.
What they haven't said, but cannot deny, is a simple truth. The dilithium trade would not and will no longer exist without Elydian involvement. We created it for the benefit of everyone, especially the Hotari. We've given them warp technology. We've let them share in the profits. We've made their lives infinitely better than before dilithium was discovered. All of that goes away if the Federation turns a blind eye to their treachery.
That is enough! of your lies. The Hotari are quite capable of running the mines. We've done so for centuries. So tell me, who deserves control of the dilithium trade and the mines on Tau? Who should the Federation recognize? The Hotari or the Elidians?
Oh
Only be one or the
no.
other, not both.
I don't know which way to go. Oh, this is a tough one. I have to pick a side. The Hatari do all the work. The Elidians do all the governmental and administrative. The Hatari wants to do it all on their own and cut the Elidians out. If they cut the Elidians out, we lose the dilithium. Means we need a new deal with the Hatari. That shouldn't be a problem. So it kind of looks like we're going to be going with the Hatari anyway we go. I say the ones who deserve it are the ones who mine it. They did go do it on their own. I have to agree with that. You know, that's some very good logical thinking. We're going to go with the Hatari.
If I have to choose only one, then it would have to be the Hotari.
Well said. How could the just and wise Federation make any other choice?
This is an outrage. The Federation has lost all credibility.
Mines are ours. Lydia will not be deterred. We will take back our mines by any means necessary.
And you will see more blood spilled.
I am more than willing to address your concerns, Your Majesty. Yours as well, Representative. But I suggest we could have a more productive conversation with a smaller group. Perhaps only the most essential representatives.
I suppose there is some sense to that. I hope we meet again, Jara Ryder.
She's gonna get her butt chewed.
Spock and I will cover everything on the diplomatic front. You make nice with the locals and see if you can get some answers. We need to find out why the Hotari are so willing to risk war. What happened in those mines?
They've been doing this for a couple hundred years. And nothing's went wrong now. Why the change?
Commander, I'm glad you've chosen to side with the Hotari. I knew the Federation would see through the Elidians' baseless claims and protect the interests of my people.
Well, I'm not on either side.
Clear, I'm not on either side of this conflict. Our only interest is peace.
Hey, Thad, how's it going, man?
Mind.
Hope you're doing well. Welcome to Star Trek
I assume you were
Resurgence.
there the day the mines were seized from the Elidians.
Enjoy the show.
Not
I'll shut up now.
seized, reclaimed, and restored to their rightful owners. Yes, I was there. We had to be decisive. Before the Elidians could even realize their
Oh, if you want to join in on the choices, just type in on which choice you think should actually be made on the conversation, and we'll throw it in there. Let's ask him if he had.
Were the Hotari miners armed during the revolt? I'm just trying to understand how it happened.
If by that you mean armed with centuries of abuse and exploitation at the hands of the Illidians, then yes.
Which doesn't really answer my question.
We had been vastly overwhelmed from the start. They respect one thing above all else, and that is force. The greater the force, the more certain the outcome.
We're just kind of getting into this.
Any talk of making peace is just that, and worth little without the strength to secure it. Which makes me wonder about your ship, the Resolute. Undoubtedly the Federation's finest warship. Ready to contend with anything the Illidians might have in store. Or is that not true? Maybe I've misjudged it.
Well, we're going to go with the simple answer and just say, hey, it's a science vessel.
It wasn't designed as a warship. More for scientific research and exploration.
But the Federation must have ships designed for war.
Technically, they're Starfleet ships representing the Federation. But yes.
I see.
Sidron.
Technicalities, technicalities.
I'm sure we'll cross paths again.
I'm sure we will. Oh, what's this? Oh, we'll go around these guys then. Okay.
Soothing.
Soothing. Well, we talked to one of the Hatarians. Let's talk to one of these other guys and get their opinion on the story.
I'm probably not telling you anything you don't already know, but these negotiations rely on the Federation's neutrality, as does any hope you might have for a supply of dilithium in the future. So, why you would choose to side with the Hotari escapes me. Without Illidian involvement, there is no dilithium trade. But clearly, you weren't aware.
As the Federation goes, we always remain neutral.
We are and will remain completely neutral. Our only interest is the peaceful resolution to this conflict.
As is ours. Of course, the question is, at what price? Major Salit Arminta, Special Attaché, Illidian Armed Forces. Pleasure to meet you, Commander. I have my issues with the Hotari, but I have to give them some credit. They know how to seize an opportunity. Inciting an uprising the same day as a massive, once-in-a-lifetime ion storm.
Our assumption was that this storm was just an anomaly.
Yes, a very convenient anomaly. At least, that was what we were told. Of course, I wasn't there. But who am I to say otherwise?
May I introduce myself?
Hello, Mr. Elam.
My name is Garrick. A Cardassian by birth, obviously.
Obviously.
Oh, it's just Garrick. Plain, simple Garrick.
Hello, Garrick. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Oh, you think number 2. You're not going to buy this story, huh? Okay, we'll go with that. Yeah.
You should know better than to believe everything you're told.
Well, the official story is that it was the storm that enabled the revolt. How else do a bunch of unarmed, unorganized miners seize control of an entire moon, much less thousands of mines? But I've talked to people who were there. They tell a different story. They say they're lucky to have escaped with their lives. That it was more than just the storm. That somehow the miners were able to harness the energy from the storm. I know it sounds crazy. I'm not even sure I believe it myself. But that's what they said.
So, this isn't just a random storm. Somebody created it. But yeah, you said they were primitive. We'll go with that.
You said the Hotari were primitive.
Well, they are.
Except for the part about weaponizing ion storms.
If you'll excuse me, Commander Ryder.
Commander, if I could have a quick word with you.
Of course.
I'm encouraged to see the Federation supporting my people. I'm afraid of what might happen without your help.
Oh, I didn't do anything. Really? Thank you, Ambassador Spock.
If anyone deserves thanks, it's Ambassador Spock. No one is more invested in negotiating a peaceful settlement to this conflict than he is.
I'm so glad. We need his help before the situation escalates further than it already has. It's been very trying. I saw you speaking with the Elydian. I'm sure they're painting themselves as the victims.
The Elydians are under the impression the Hotari are somehow the cause of the ion storm.
Which I'm sure they attribute to our lack of experience or sheer inferiority. But we are as much the victims of this horrific storm as they are. For the first time in our history, the Hotari have the upper hand. We see ourselves as strong instead of downtrodden. New voices have risen up. Old voices shouted down. Galvin and Sidron have become national heroes. Now they have the Queen's ear. Better or worse, depending on your perspective.
What do you think, guys? I'm not sure which way to go on this one. Let's go with this one.
I get the sense you don't exactly trust them.
They're miners, not diplomats. I don't trust their instincts, which are leading us to war. My fear has been that the Elydians will launch an attack and crush us. You've seen their starship, no doubt. They could have retaken the mines whenever they wanted to, but it never happened. And as strange as this may sound, I'd almost say they're afraid. I just don't know what they're afraid of. It's still the same bluster and bravado you would expect from them. But it has no teeth. Like they're afraid of what might happen.
Well... yeah.
Do you think it has something to do with the ion storm? Right now, it's stronger than ever, isn't it?
It's entirely possible. I'm not a scientist, but I do know the storm has knocked out all kinds of systems. So maybe the Elydians weren't willing to risk their ships, given all the interference.
That's a possibility.
Since the day of the revolt, Galvin has seized control of the mines and restricted all access. No one's allowed without his personal authorization. And they've taken over a section of the palace with
They're
just as
hiding
much
something.
secrecy and
They
security.
found something underground.
I'm told it could be something they brought back from the mines. I've made inquiries, but everyone pretends it doesn't exist. I strongly suspect they're hiding something.
No, what is it?
What do you think it is?
I've heard rumors it's some sort of ancient artifact, but I haven't seen it myself.
How can we know?
I'd better see what's happening.
Do you think you can find out what they're hiding? I need to see proof of something before I can make my case to the Federation.
I can try, but even if I found it, I might not know what to make of it.
Take this. You can use it to capture whatever you find, and then send it to me.
Thank you. I will let you know what I find. And I look forward to our meeting again.
Report your findings to Captain Solano. Okay, gotta go find Captain Solano. That way.
Well, that was a disaster.
What happened?
The Hotari refused to concede anything, so the Elydians stormed out.
The Hotari did not invite us here as peacekeepers. I hope your efforts were more fruitful than ours.
Well, maybe. She might be helpful. Oh, my favorite little hottie.
Harmonics failing to resolve. Warp bubble stability degrading. Increase output to maximum.
So I get to be several different people in here. Right now, I get to be Mr. Carter.
Increasing warp output to maximum.
It's happening again.
So if I want his personality to be one way and another person to be another way, I can actually do that.
It is evident that presently...
I've got Carter being super nice, you know, energetic young
Since our
guy.
diagnostics rule out any problems with our warp systems or anything about the ship, the problem appears to be the fabric of space itself.
Space itself? You're saying something about this region of space prevents warp travel?
Prevents it, or can't sustain it.
However improbable, that appears to be the case.
We need to know more.
Otherwise, it'll be an extended stay in the Hotari system.
Might be the storm.
The storm didn't stop us from leaving space dock and traveling here. But could it still be causing this interference with warp travel?
We must follow sound investigatory principles. Do not let an assumed conclusion drive your analysis.
Sometimes we
What a jerk! God, I hate Vulcans.
Captain Solano is on his way back from the negotiations, and I want to have some answers for him when he gets here.
Indeed. Given the facts at hand, we may be able to deploy subspace probes around the ship to construct a clearer picture of the phenomenon.
Around the ship. I'll prep a shuttle.
Okay. I get to go fly a shuttle. Oh, this is gonna be so much fun.
I'm setting up a waypoint at a distance roughly corresponding to the edge of our warp field. When we get there, I'll deploy the first probe.
That's part of her species. Okay, flying shuttle, WD, regular basic, Q and E to ascend and descend. Okay. Yeah, okay, waypoint. Well, go to the side a little bit. Okay.
Commander Westbrook, the Resolute systems are calibrated to receive the probe's readings. We are standing by to reproduce the warp field collapse after the first probe is deployed.
Thank you, Mr. Chovak. We'll be in position shortly.
And, Mr. Diaz, do take care in piloting the shuttlecraft. Now is not the time to indulge in the human penchant for joyriding.
Chovak probably isn't such a fun guy to work for, huh?
Lower. Hey, I don't take it personally.
I just don't take it personally.
I'm a nice guy.
That's a very mature answer. Shows a positive attitude on your part. Remind me of it when I start complaining to you about the ship's new first officer.
An electrical storm. Yay.
This is far enough.
Okay.
Transporting the first probe into position. Westbrook here. The first probe is deployed.
Understood. We are reading it. We are about to replay the simulation.
Problem? I just can't get a handle on her. Commander Rydek. She rejected my plan to use a deflector pulse against the storm surge. But on the other, she did listen to my advice and use the whole polarity trick to get you through that excursion alive. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with the new XO. I'm sure she's a fine officer, even if we don't see eye to eye. But she didn't go through what the rest of us did. You know that. And it's hard to figure out why she'd be the one Solano chose instead.
Why this crew? What's some gossip queens? Well, you should give her a chance.
I've heard some good things.
I'm Mr. Positive, energetic guy.
I'll take that under advisement.
Test is running. Warp field collapse in 3, 2, 1, mark.
What the hell was that?
Whoa. All right, that is definitely a problem with the fabric of space. We need to get another probe out there.
Okay. Where are we off to now?
Bits of data, the Resolute and the probe. We've managed to get an interference pattern. I'm setting a waypoint to a particularly strong area of interference. We'll deploy the second probe there. Listen, I'm gonna give you a piece of advice I wish someone had given me. Make sure you're never just one thing. And don't get so focused on what's in front of your face that you lose sight of the big picture. Before Rydek showed up, the captain pulled me into his ready room and told me he didn't think I had the people skills to be first officer.
I would have to say that's true.
What a load of crap. I mean, if he'd said that about Chovak, sure.
But you're a people person.
Well, if you're asking, I think you're a people person. After all, here we are. Me, an enlisted officer. You, one of the senior staff. Talking like old buddies.
I should send Solano to talk to you.
Bring him on.
I'm sure you can handle him. You've got potential. You're a capable engineer. You're good in the field. Keep up the good work. And who knows? A solid jack of all departments like you could be Commander-in-Chief of Starfleet one day. Hell, Admiral Jellicoe started as a shuttle pilot. And there are places to go in the enlisted ranks, too. Of course, if you get an officer's commission, they'll put you on another ship.
I don't know. I'm pretty happy where I am.
You must be a glutton for punishment. Lieutenant Commander Chovak has been known to take decades to warm up to people.
Well, I'm certainly not warming up to you. I didn't know better. I'd swear he was a Vulcan.
Here. This is close enough. Stop the engines. Deploying the probe. Westbrook to Commander Chovak. We're ready for another sampling of data.
Very good. Running the simulation again. Warp field collapse in 3, 2, 1, mark.
There it is again.
I saw it. It seems to be directional.
Well, what about the scans? Anything?
Here's the readings in relation to our local space. We've got the Resolute, Otari Prime, and the probes.
All this interference is overloading the sensor buffers. We're gonna have to triangulate the sensors manually.
Locate interference peaks. Aha. Okay.
We got something.
These markers indicate peaks in the gravimetric interference patterns.
Let's see if I can find some more.
I'm doing what it's wanting me to do. I'm finding them. There we go.
Hold up. This is coming from the moon.
A beam that blocks warp travel.
Aimed right at us.
Someone is doing this intentionally. I don't know how they're doing it. This is like nothing I've ever seen.
Why would they do that?
Why would they be doing this? We came here to help these people. And now we're getting hit by some warp-killing weapon?
Now, look here. It's our current readings of the ion storm.
These concentrations... they line up with the interference pattern. The storm and this beam, they're coming from the same place.
Carter, whatever petty local conflict brought us here, it's just a small part of something much bigger.
Oh shit.
Presently, we don't have an explanation for how they're doing this.
Suspicions.
One thing is clear. This is no fluke.
Thank you, Mr. Westbrook. I want a full briefing when I'm back on board. Solano out. A targeted weapon that inhibits warp travel. Coming from the moon Tau.
That would explain the difficulties my shuttle encountered. More importantly, the tenor of the Hotari during the negotiations.
And here I thought the Elydians would be the problem. Coming to peace talks in a warship. This wasn't supposed to be so complicated.
What are the Hotari up to?
I don't know why the Hotari wanted us here, but it wasn't to negotiate.
Clearly, peace is not their intention.
Then what is? Why go through this charade?
Tylus, the Hotari representative, said she thought they found something in the mines. Galvin and Sidron brought it back to the palace, but they're keeping it under tight security. She's going to investigate it. I gave her my tricorder. I expect she'll contact us soon.
You found an ally.
Why would Tylus help us? Go behind her people's back? It's a fair question, considering.
Well, she trusts me. I think we should go with that one. Yeah, she trusts me.
Out of all of them, she's the one who seemed to genuinely appreciate that the Federation was involved. She believes in us, and I think we can believe in her.
That may be true.
She's certainly more likely to help than the other Hotari we've met.
That raises another question. Specifically, what do the other Hotari have to gain in bringing us here, only to make this hostile maneuver against us? There must be some motivation.
Unless they changed their minds between when they asked and when we got here.
Well, no, it doesn't make sense.
That's the thing. It doesn't make sense to bring us here. Tylus said that Galvin and Sidron have restricted access to the mines, even to the Hotari. So they don't want anybody to learn what they've found.
Then calling in the Federation is a funny way of going about it.
Can't believe I just found an S-rank multi-tool in an outlaw space station.
Major Armintas said the revolt
Good
defied
job.
explanation. That the Hotari miners somehow harness the energy of the storm.
Harness the energy of the storm?
Doing that is beyond even our capabilities.
So is a weapon that disrupts warp travel.
There have been civilizations and entities, both past and present, far more technologically advanced than the Federation.
The Elydians and Hotari don't fall into that category.
But that is all the more reason to investigate further.
Commander Rydek, sorry to interrupt. We've received an urgent call from Hotari. The Queen's advisor, Tylus, has asked to speak with you.
Put her through.
Galvin and Sidron are still with the Queen. I've enlisted help to gain access to the room they have under guard. I don't have much time.
I'm not supposed to leave my post.
It's only for a moment. I so appreciate your help.
I found something. I'm sending you a scan.
Got it. Tylus, if we needed to gain access to the mines on Tau, is that something you could help us with?
I suppose it wouldn't be easy, but I have to go.
Tylus.
Can we reconnect?
No.
Sorry, Captain. We've lost all contact.
We can only hope she escaped without harm.
It was hard to tell.
We have to help her.
We have to help her. Send another shuttle.
We're
or
not
maybe...
doing anything yet. Not until we know more. Let's see the scan of whatever the hell that was.
Tylus suspects this came from the mines on Tau.
It appears to be of ancient origin, but the markings are unfamiliar.
We can run a full analysis when we get back to the Resolute. But if this came from the mines, then it might be the key to how they got the upper hand against the Illydians.
Then we have to go into the mines.
The Federation would not allow that. We're, after all, sent here to be a neutral party in a peace negotiation. However, we could demonstrate that the Hotari have acted in bad faith, which would enable us to investigate the mines on Tau with full justification. But of course, we would need conclusive proof before taking action.
Well,
otherwise, it could put us in a difficult position.
Whatever this artifact is may be proof enough. At least to satisfy the Federation.
Especially if we can show the Hotari are controlling the warp disruption. And targeting the Resolute.
We may have a better understanding once we analyze the device. But a mission to the mines, covert...
Why do they want the Federation there? They could have taken this without the Federation there, easily.
As I was telling Carter, I want all the data I can get on this warp problem. And the negotiating team's shuttle has been recording data all the way back from Hotari. Even better than our probes. So pull the sensor and engine ISOs from the Melville when it sets down.
Will do.
I'll join you and Chovak down in engineering to run another analysis after the briefing.
I didn't like this warp problem when we thought it was some astronomical anomaly. And I like it a hell of a lot less now that we know someone is doing it to us. How does it work? What do we even do about it?
What do you say we pull these chips and find out?
Took some damage on the way. That ionic interference scored the hull plating. Might be some micro welds. Let's try pulling together.
All right.
3, 2, 1. It won't budge. Gotta be the storm damage. We need to... Welcome back. Any excitement down on the surface?
Excitement? No. Nothing like that.
Hey, can you hand me the EJ7 interlock? From the toolbox.
So on our previous episode, this chick here and Carter, she really likes him a lot, but we decided to have them just be friends, and I'm not sure she's okay with that.
I don't know what that is.
Not much use for one on a security detail, huh? Carter?
Yeah, I'll get it.
And we will be professional.
Okay, I'll apply pressure while you decouple the panel.
Okay. Ignite the torch. There we go.
Here, I'll help.
There we go. You lucky dog.
We've got this.
Open up and say ah.
Thanks for the hand. We have to get these isolinear chips down to engineering.
No problem. You really know everything about these ships, don't you? The tools, the systems.
Well,
Like a walking Starfleet technical manual.
Oh, I thought security was the detail to be on. Now all of a sudden you're interested in engineering?
Just making an observation.
Come on, start pulling chips.
Just an observation, huh? Oh, what is this?
Some kind of crystal formation?
Whoa. This substance is a quantized spin crystallization of hydrogen, carbon, and lithium. It's emitting tetrametric pulses at an interval of 3.8422 seconds.
Quantized crystallization isn't natural. I mean, it's only theoretical as a means to engineer matter on a subatomic level. What's it doing in there?
No.
Wait. Regulation 364, subsection 9.
What?
Regulation 364, subsection 9 orders that in the case of an unknown foreign substance infiltrating a sealed system, it will be placed in secure confinement before further examination. Retrieve a containment module.
Don't you think we're more equipped to deal with whatever this is?
No. Before anything else, this is a security issue. You don't even know what this is.
Which is why we need to study it.
Once it's contained.
Gosh, how do I want to respond to this? Let's see. This is our department.
This is another piece of the puzzle we're trying to put together. We should be investigating it.
And you can. In the containment lab. But protocol is protocol. I can't make an exception. Not even for you two.
I'm still going to report these crystals to Commander Westbrook when we send the shuttle data.
And I will inform my superiors. I'm taking this just as seriously as you are.
She's just doing her job.
Talk about the warp disruption on the shuttle. Now these crystals? Maybe this situation is more than we can handle with just a science vessel. We could trigger a distress call, get Starfleet to send more ships. Or I could send a message to my old CO on the Adirondack. Get some combat-tested vessels. We shouldn't do this alone.
That's why you have superiors and you should ask them. I'm sorry.
Miranda, you gotta be more careful. If someone hears that, they could think you're talking mutiny.
I'm just trying to figure out how we can help. Okay, stand back. Get this to the containment lab. We'll get it set up for you. I'll let you know when it's safely confined.
Oh, we'll be there.
Last thing you want is to study this down in main engineering and have it explode next to the warp core. I just
she's
don't
got a
want to
point.
take any chances. Not with my friends.
You and Miranda seem to be back to normal. But she was a little off. I think this whole situation has her spooked. Maybe she knows more than us?
Nah, that's her job.
Or it's because this is all happening so fast?
Well, of course she's taking it seriously, but that's her job. She's on duty, she's got to be on the lookout for danger.
Yeah, but talking about sending a distress call on her own? That's going too far. She was probably just thinking out loud. I'm sure she'll come to her senses. This mission has enough complications stacking up.
Now, we'll get through it. You, me, and Miranda...
Story upon story upon story.
Commander Rydek was able to work behind the scenes during the negotiations and made contact with a representative from the Hotari delegation named Tylus. She mentioned an unusual artifact of unknown origin being held under tight security within the Hotari Palace, which she believes came from the mines on Tau. Now, this artifact might have a connection to the revolt, to the storm, and to the warp disruption we now know has been targeted at the Resolute. Commander Rydek, if you want to take it from here.
Of course. Tylus managed to infiltrate the heavily guarded location within the palace and sent us these scans using my tricorder. It appears to be some sort of control panel, possibly connected to the warp disruption weapon originating on Tau. Of particular interest is this symbol, which we couldn't identify the origin of.
The Federation database has records from a vast number of civilizations. If anyone from Starfleet has come across this before, the system should recognize it.
Cross-referencing with Federation records.
Displaying symbols from Federation database with a 90% probability of match or higher. Select a symbol to further analyze.
Let's just compare and see what happens. Oh, I see. Okay. What shape? Try that one. No. That's part of it. We got a match. Oh, hell yeah.
99.2% match.
Got it.
Cool.
So, what are we looking at?
The design and composition indicate this is a glyph associated with the ancient Khan Empire. Their civilization collapsed over 600,000 years ago, but once spanned millions of systems with a population numbering in the trillions.
Fascinating. The Takan were once the most advanced, most powerful civilization in the galaxy.
Is it possible the Hotari found Takan technology?
I wonder if they even know what they have.
Our knowledge of the Takan is limited. I have only encountered passing references to them.
I can't speculate about how much they know, but one thing's for sure. They know how to use it.
Indeed.
Which might explain how they seized control of the mines and targeted us with a weapon that prevents warp travel.
Computer, what is the last recorded discovery of other Takan artifacts?
On stardate 41386.4, the USS Enterprise D, under the command of Captain Jean-Luc Picard, discovered a Takan outpost in the Delphi-Ardu system. According to the mission summary, an unbreakable energy-draining field was deployed against the Enterprise and a Ferengi ship. The Enterprise was only able to escape after negotiating their release with an entity known as Portal 6-3, Guardian of the Takan Empire.
Unbreakable energy draining field. It starts to make sense.
What else is there?
There's a lot here. Let's take it piece by piece.
Select the aspect you wish to learn more about.
Someone from the Takan Empire is actually still around.
Or at least was, 16 years ago.
Computer, what other information do you have on Portal 6-3, Guardian of the Takan Empire?
The entity known as Portal 6-3 is of an unknown nature. A biped humanoid, he was unaware that the Takan Empire no longer existed at the time of the encounter. He was able to control the crystal-based technology of the Takan outpost through apparent telepathic means. It was by his choice that the Enterprise was released from the energy draining field after Commander William T. Riker of the Away team argued on behalf of both Starfleet and the Ferengi.
Telepathic control of their technology.
As I have said, they were the most advanced civilization in the galaxy.
Okay, let's go down here. Let's learn about the Enterprise
The
D.
technology to capture and hold the Federation flagship would have to be unbelievably powerful. Computer, what else can you tell us about the energy draining field the Takan used?
The Enterprise D was unable to break free on its own. The precise nature of the technology was never fully understood. Only that the crystalline technology used was beyond the comprehension of then-current Starfleet science.
The engineering team found a quantized spin crystal formation in the shuttle you took to Hotari. They registered tetrametric radiation coming from it.
We have Takan technology on board right now?
We might. I'll run a full analysis in the containment lab.
What about this guy?
There appears to be some sort of restriction order from Starfleet. Computer, explain this restriction.
A Starfleet directive similar to General Order 7 forbids entering the Delphi-Ardu system or attempting to make contact with Portal 6-3.
Starfleet doesn't throw up a no trespassing sign for just anybody.
I suppose it makes sense considering what happened to the Enterprise D.
What sort of planet is Delphi-Ardu 4?
Delphi-Ardu 4 is an M-class planet, a barren rocky world with little to no vegetation and frequent ion storms. The giant crystals that grow there absorb energy, but it is not understood how they do so. The entire Delphi-Ardu system, consisting of 11 planets, was considered completely uninhabited until the encounter with Portal 6-3.
Frequent ion storms. That can't just be a coincidence.
The Elydians should have crushed the revolt. But if the Hotari have Takan technology and can control it, I see why they're willing to negotiate peace. For all we know, this could be just the beginning. And we're up against something greater than we can imagine.
This kind of power in Hotari hands, it could be dangerous. For everyone.
Agreed. Which is why we should find a way to neutralize it if we can.
If it helps. We've been able to triangulate the source of the ionic interference and warp disruption to a specific mine on Tau. Engineering used the latest data from your shuttle to pinpoint its origin. There.
So we know where to look.
We need to know what's down there. What the Hotari are hiding. To better understand what we're up against. And to neutralize it if we can.
Captain, embarking on a mission to the Hotari moon would not be viewed favorably by either side. However, given the circumstances, we are entirely within our rights to defend ourselves.
I just want to make sure this doesn't blow up in our faces. Which is why I'm thinking of sending Commander Rydek on a covert mission to Tau. Assuming you're up to the task.
Of course.
It would require absolute secrecy. And obviously, it's not without risk.
I'm ready for action, Captain. Just say the word and I'll be there.
I'll admit, I wish I could go myself. I'm hoping Tylus can accompany you. The priority is to avoid detection. It's a calculated risk. The last thing we need is to get caught and then blamed for violating our neutrality, and aggravating an already tense situation. We can't afford any mistakes, which is why I've chosen you.
Well,
It's a risk we have to take. We need to know what we're up against.
Agreed. And of course you'll have the full support of the Resolute throughout.
We must take every precaution.
Get in touch with Tylus and make the necessary arrangements as discreetly as possible.
Bridge to Captain Solano. The Illydians have moved additional ships to the edge of the Hotari system. Current heading is straight for the homeworld.
Understood.
It would seem we no longer have the luxury of waiting. In that case, may I suggest you and I return to Hotari Prime. Doing so will provide Commander Rydek as much time as possible to complete her mission.
Agreed. We'll hail the Queen's delegation from my ready room. We all know what we need to do. Dismissed.
Lost and found.
Petty Officers Diaz and Edsolar, where is the crystal formation that you found in the shuttle? I have tasked Ensign Calloway with performing a full analysis of the tetrametric pulses.
Security brought it to the containment lab.
I was just there. They don't know anything about it. Security never checked it in.
Miranda never got there?
She's the one that had the crystal formation?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Her and the rest of the security detail from the negotiations.
Diaz, Tamaris.
I got this. Edsolar to Miranda Maris.
Commander Westbrook to Petty Officer Miranda Maris. Respond.
Something's not right.
She's still on the ship. She has to be.
Computer.
Computer, locate Petty Officer Miranda Maris.
Petty Officer Miranda Maris is in the isolinear storage array on Deck 5.
I'll go find her.
Good.
I am sure Mr. Diaz can attend to this on his own.
Nice butt.
Someone improperly pulled these isolinear chips. Miranda, you in here? Hello?
Download complete. Go get her, Carter.
Hey! Miranda?
What the hell are you doing, Carter? You almost knocked me to the lower level. What's wrong with you?
Why did you run?
What were you doing running from me?
I didn't know it was you. There's no reason for you to be in here.
Why did you run anyway?
Said the crystal formation we found in the shuttle never made it to the containment lab.
I don't know why he'd say that. I brought them there myself. Whatever he told you, he got it wrong. All I know is where I left them.
And, well, yeah.
Why didn't you answer when I tried you on the comm badge? Or when I called out to you in here?
I guess I was caught up in my work. Now, if we're done here, I have to go. Do you mind?
Yeah, I do
I'm
mind.
in the middle of my shift.
Hold on a second. What's in that box you're carrying?
It's not the crystal formation, if that's what you mean.
No, it's a data storage drive.
It's for secure data. It's really not my place to talk about it.
I want a straight answer, Miranda. What are you doing here?
Carter, you don't have to treat me like a stranger just to prove a point. We're friends. You can still act like it. Unless you don't want that either.
I'm just trying to help you. I don't want you to get into any trouble.
I can take care of myself.
Etzelar de Diaz.
Something's wrong with her.
Don't answer that. You and I can work this out. Please.
Let go of me. I'm going to respond.
I can't let you do that.
Etzelar de Diaz. Are you okay?
Diaz to Etzelar. I need some help.
So I see you found each other.
You were taking so long, the commander sent us to see what the problem was.
And you said you needed help while we were on the way.
Diaz, you were sent here with specific orders, and fighting your crewmate wasn't one of them. What the hell is going on here?
Let's just let them explain.
I'd like to hear that, because I know what it looks like.
There's something seriously wrong with her. She's not herself, I'm telling you.
What does that mean?
It doesn't mean anything.
Well, for one, she was copying data onto this.
This drive is unauthorized.
There are ISOs all over the floor.
And that's why I was in here, investigating this situation. And when Carter came looking for me, we got our wires crossed. It wasn't anything more than that.
No.
Look, I wish I was wrong about this. That I was overreacting. I really do. But I know what I saw. And it's not what she's saying.
I can't believe this.
I don't know what's going on here, but I think we need to call it into security. She can explain herself in the brig.
Hold on a minute. We don't need to put this on anyone's permanent record.
Yeah, we do.
Carter said you're not yourself. If something's wrong with you, we should head to sickbay and the doc will fix you right up.
Yeah, I haven't felt right since I came back from Hotari. I think I should see the doctor.
You two know her? If you really think she's not well, we can take her to sickbay first. But what I know is this is a security breach, and we should treat it as such.
Please, just let me go see the doctor.
He's right.
She did have a bumpy ride back on the shuttle. Come on, Carter.
What do we do?
Taken care of.
You better be sure about this.
Do we call security or do we take her to sickbay? That's a good point. She can get medical treatment afterwards.
I need a security team to Deck 5.
This is unbelievable.
She get a break for it? It's a good thing you didn't date her. She can also get medical treatment in the brig. What lies beneath? This is so cool because the choices you do make on this drastically change the storyline. It really does. This is my sort of second run through, and it's not going anywhere near the same as it was before. The straight drama could have been stupidly funny, but this might be more fun. Yeah, good point. Let's see. Let's go see what this is.
Foliage on Tau resembles underwater plant life on Earth. The universe is full of mysteries.
Well, she's an explorer. First thing she notices is plant life. Let's... combat.
Rydick here.
This is Irma. Any trouble getting to the surface?
I'm really starting to miss transporters.
As long as this storm is around, you'd better learn to light shuttles. But if you can find the cause of the interference, we might be able to get back to transporting.
As if I needed another incentive. We both know there's a lot more than that riding on this.
Fair enough. You'll need to get in and out of the mine undetected, so I hope Minister Tylus can help in that regard.
So do I.
And to keep this covert, we'll refrain from contact unless absolutely necessary.
Understood. Rydick out.
Another thing I found interesting is the fact that the Cardassians was rulers over the Koblayat, which kind of looked like a Bajoran descendant. Holy shit. We'll go this way. Oh, did I see something back there?
The ionic interferences coming from underground. I should find a safer way down there.
Cool.
I saw your shuttle take off. Hopefully no one else did. It's good to see you. Even under these unfortunate circumstances.
Thank you for agreeing to this. You've already taken risks on our behalf. It means a great deal that you would do so again.
If it's for my people, no risk is too
Well,
great.
what else is one going to notice in a place like this?
I'll fill
Good
you
point.
in on what we've learned about the situation.
Follow me.
If the only thing there is a pit, that's the only thing you notice.
The device Galvin and Sidron brought back from the mines is being used to control some sort of warp disruption weapon that has the Resolute trapped in Hotari space. According to our readings, the power source for that device is on this moon, at the specific coordinates I sent you.
They must need our ship
sounds
for
impossible.
something.
It explains the rumors of the Hotari controlling the ionic storm.
We strongly suspect the device was created by an ancient empire known as the Takan.
The Takan?
Once the most powerful civilization in the galaxy, but they've been gone for over 600,000 years.
It's hard to believe there's something like that on Tau.
Which is why I need proof. If we find hard evidence that Galvin and his allies are hiding dangerous Takan technology, I can convince the Federation to let us intervene.
Understood. We're almost there.
Now that is a miner.
Prospect 614 North, Subdivision 20.
It's enormous.
Just one of the thousands across Tau. The pride of Hotari.
How do we get inside?
The structure that circles the mine has entry points for transporting equipment into the lower levels. They're guarded, but nothing I can't get past using my authority.
Well, that's good to hear.
As long as you can avoid being seen, I should be able to talk my way past any miner. And provide a little distraction for you in the process.
How do I avoid being seen?
Maybe they want the ships so they go grab pizza and hookers.
How dare you! Don't you know who I am? I am Kailos Altaris, Minister of Diplomatic Affairs.
That's not...
The Queen would be furious to hear you tried to deny me entry.
The Queen? But I just...
You just what? Just now realize the trouble you've made for yourself? And who exactly do you think you're going to report this to? Because I'll be reporting it as well, to someone much further.
2.
You have no authority here. Do you understand who pays your wage? I can inform the Queen directly.
No.
It's insolence.
There's no
You'll
need
regret
for...
everything you said here today. You should have opened the doors the second I appeared before you.
That's not the protocol. I didn't know...
Each second you delay my entry will be recorded, processed, and permanently marked on your record. I can't believe this. Does your brain function? Do you speak our tongue?
Minister, I have orders.
How could a fellow Hotari...
Someone takes their breaks up here. Maybe the same guard who left that window unlocked. I suppose the view is nice.
I told you, I can't just...
Now!
But fine.
A wise choice. Lead the way. Be quick.
I don't see anything.
Not going that way.
Okay. Force fields. Now I need a tricorder.
Okay. Let's get a look inside you.
Okay. It's, yeah, we know, it's a force field. It keeps solid matter from passing through it. That's why they call it a EM field. Moron. It also means we gotta figure out a way around it. It won't let me holster. Aha. And there's something else I'm missing. Well, I'm missing a scan somewhere. Where is it? Something over there. What is it?
Full system access. Let's see if I can just... Bingo. Better hurry. Not sure how long she can keep him busy. Might control the exit door. Need to see inside it. Something in here is keeping that door closed. Got it. Should remove the security check on the door.
Okay. What door? Security check on what door? That door. Hey, looks like we're going down. Going down. Let's see here. What are we going to examine here? Oh, I see.
I didn't come here to educate an imbecile on royal protocol.
Of course not, Minister.
So I will be about my business here, and you will take yourself out of my sight.
What a bitch! God, I like her.
There you are.
You really let that guy have it.
It worked, didn't it? I'm used to having to throw my weight around. Hard to get anyone to listen to you otherwise.
I'm impressed. I didn't know you had it in you.
There's a lot you don't know about me. Underestimate me at your peril.
The catwalks were booby-trapped.
Galvin and Sidron have gone to great lengths to keep out the uninvited. Well, we're inside. Where do you want to start?
The ionic interference is coming from below us. We need to go deeper.
That lift goes down, at least to the changeover station. But we can't use it without DNA authorization from one of the guards.
I have an idea, but we need a few samples of DNA from the miners who work here.
Samples?
Fingerprints, sweat, blood.
Which will trick the machine and get us control of the lift.
That's the theory. Let's test it.
Okay. Not seeing anything. No, I gotta stop doing that. Where are we going? Oh, right here.
luck. Unless this console thinks I'm a Hotari guard, it won't work.
The guards work out of that building back there. Might have some DNA.
Do you think we could just find a way to climb over this?
Possibly. But the console on the lift itself is locked by the same system that locks this ramp.
No shortcuts then.
I'm sure you can figure something out.
What's in all these containers?
These contain mining supplies, tools, energy packs for machinery.
Shouldn't mining supplies be inside the mines?
It is troubling. If the workers here aren't mining...
Maybe.
Wow, that is a lot of DNA. I should look for the most concentrated spots. This'll work.
There we go, bio. Residue oil deposits reveal a distinctive pattern of ridges and valleys consistent with a fingerprint belonging to a Hotari male approximately 36 cycles. Detected the presence of cells shed from the outermost layer of skin. Indicates recent contact with surface area. The pattern of saliva is consistent with sudden burst of air from the nose and mouth. Likely caused by environmental irritants. He sneezed.
That's a stable DNA sample. It's only partial, but a few more should do it.
Alright. Now we can holster that bitch. See what else we got.
Hygiene clearly isn't a priority down here.
Which means we should be able to find some sweat, right? No? Guess not.
Hotari must be tough on the inside, too. If they eat in here, it's likely there's some DNA in the room. Almost looks like coffee. Almost. I'll have some Ractagino when I get back to the ship. Leftovers. I should give this a scan. There's gotta be stable DNA here. Good. That's another I could use. Just need one more sample.
Alright. What's this?
Some kind of glowing mineral being used as a light source. Might want one of these for my cabin, actually.
Don't see nothing in there. What is it leading me to? Maybe I'm following the track the wrong way. I see feet. Kind of everywhere. I already looked in that room. What am I missing? The cake?
Not concentrated enough. I should try somewhere else.
Ah. There is not much to this room. Got it, maybe? No, I don't have it. My goodness. Where is it at?
I can use this.
What am I missing now?
Perfect. That's enough to make the DNA profile. Time to go back to the lift.
Back to the lift. What do you got to say, bitch?
You're not coming inside?
There are some things I'd rather not smell.
Ah.
It worked.
Theory proven.
I'll get it started.
Ready?
Something tells me this is about to go horribly wrong.
I'm a little afraid of what we might find down there.
We'll be okay. I've survived worse than this.
Well, I haven't. But I'll put my faith in you. For now.
Oh, we are moving. I see.
Jara. Stay back. There's a guard at the station, you'll have to hide.
Hide. Hide.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
I want to pull my phaser.
I'm Tylus Altaris, Minister of Diplomatic Affairs. I speak for the Queen herself.
This is a restricted area. No one gains access without the approval of Galvin or Sidron.
Wait.
Jues Gawad Abawencha.
Are you all right?
I don't know.
Are you injured?
No, I thought if I could talk my way through like always, I'd be fine, but... I'm a diplomat. This isn't what I do. I've never even fired a weapon. This is just...
You can do this.
It's real now. I wasn't ready for this.
Tylus, you can do this.
I don't see what you're basing that on.
All you've shown me so far is an iron-willed determination to save your people. I don't expect that's changed.
No. No, it hasn't. My authority has never been challenged like that. It meant nothing to him.
So we should assume any Hatari we encounter from here on can't be reasoned with.
Agreed. The only loyalty they have down here is to Galvin and Sidron.
Can you switch over the lift?
The guard should have a scan card that will allow us to operate the switch.
Guard should have...
An Illydian disruptor.
I assume the miners took weapons from the Illydians before they fled the mines.
That explains some of how the uprising happened, but not enough.
Should we take it with us?
No. My phaser is more efficient. Unless you want it.
Oh no. Weapons aren't my thing.
That's some serious armor.
Conditions in the mines are harsh, even for Hotari.
Got it.
He's not dead, is he? He's still one of my people, and I didn't come here to take Hotari lives.
My phaser's set to stun. He'll be perfectly fine, just unconscious for a while.
My phaser set to stun!
We don't have that sort of technology on our weapons.
Good to know. The energy readings are emanating from this tunnel. It's sure to be guarded in there. Stay low and follow my lead. Is that all dilithium?
Not all of it. We excavate large chunks of rock that contain varying amounts of dilithium ore. It's sorted and processed at the collector ship above.
More guards.
I take that as a sign we're getting close.
I'll get a closer look. Looks like they've improvised a barrier.
Yes, we must be getting closer.
Hmm.
We need that particular card, don't we?
I'm afraid so.
Well, shoot him.
We don't have time to wait for them to finish whatever they're doing. We'll have to try to keep low and sneak past them.
I'm starting to see the utility of a phaser.
I wouldn't stand a chance against all three of them.
Okay.
Can you open that door?
Not without that scan card.
I don't like our options here. I have to get us that card so we can open the door.
How? If they detect you, Galvin and Sidron's followers are clearly willing to kill to protect whatever's in this mine.
Hey, I'm trained for this. I'll be fine.
Sure I do.
Avoid being seen. Stick to the edge of the
Oh,
room.
you're not wearing your
and
red
meet me
shirt.
at the
Oh,
door.
it's underneath. Oh. Okay. During stealth sequences, there are enemies that, if alerted, will hunt you and try to catch you. If you are caught, your mission has failed. Lovely. Yeah.
It's coming along.
I think I'll wait till he passes on the left.
Those arrogant Illyrians have no idea what's coming. I wish the Illyrians would try something else. They saw our power, our resolve. They're terrified of us. Until the plan is complete, we're vulnerable. Then get back to work, and we'll complete the plan more quickly.
I'm trying to be sneaky.
Good. Good.
Good.
Anyone who prevents our destiny shall be eliminated. I saw something. It's playing tricks on me.
I don't think I want to go down there.
Someone's here.
No.
Something's wrong. Who's there? Stop right there!
Son of a bitch. Ah! I died.
Avoid being seen. Stick to the edge of the room and meet me at the door.
Hey.
saw our power, our resolve. They're terrified of us. Until the plan is complete, we're vulnerable. Then get back to work, and we'll complete the... I can taste our victory. Almost complete. An intruder. How long is Galvin going to make us wait? I'm not worried. He's led us well so far.
I'd melt if I went through there. Keep moving.
We've been waiting for so long. Patience, brother. We'll get our chance. It's inevitable after all. That it is.
There's got to be an exit over here. Yeah, move it, bitch. Yeah. Nobody heard that at all.
Stay close.
Yeah, that was a very basic death scream. Oh,
Stop!
What?
Motion sensors. They'll trigger an alarm. We'll be found.
Invisible to the naked eye.
They could be anywhere. How will we get through?
invisible to the naked eye. I see them just fine. We'll look at it anyway. Okay. There we go. Uh-oh. A dead Eulidian. What are we gonna do now? Oh shit. We're about to get into a battle, aren't we?
This?
It's where the uprising started.
They didn't bother to clean up the bodies? Wow.
Hotari don't do this. We defend ourselves, but we don't kill on this scale, this level of savagery.
You
There's
know.
no such thing as a bloodless rebellion.
I don't know if we should keep going. So much death. I don't want to end up like them.
We owe it to the dead.
We'll make sure they didn't die for nothing. What we learn here could save the rest of your people.
Okay. Okay.
Whatever happened here, it made the Illydians abandon the mines. Let's find out what they're so scared of.
Okay.
Is this the effects of an Illydian disruptor?
Yes.
Disruptors are cruel weapons. From the blast marks, it looks like the Illydians had far greater firepower. Hotari. And Illydian. Both sides took a beating.
We got crystal formations similar to what was on the ship already on the wall. Okay, not a good sign.
The Hotari fortified the side of the room opposite the door. It's a good tactic, but a few crates aren't going to stop fully armed Illydian soldiers. How did they win? Footprints. Illydian boots. Running back the way we came.
They were trying to escape. All of them were. They got slaughtered.
Tylus.
What?
What kind of weapon did this?
This is like nothing I've ever seen or heard of. My people don't have a weapon that does this.
What else can you tell me?
Tricorder. Okay. Is there anything chemical in here? Yes. Let's do biological. Don't see any biological components to the crystals. That's good.
What an awful way to die. This must be why the Illydians are so afraid. Technology that surpasses their own, in the hands of the Hotari that they've lorded over for centuries.
Where did this weapon come from?
Well, the crystals are giving off tetrametric pulses. If I set my tricorder to search for that frequency, it'll lead us right to the source.
Radiation compass. Radiation is visible through your tricorder and will lead the way to scannable objects. The 4 green lights on the left will fill to indicate the tricorder is facing a source of radiation. Okay. Get out of my way, bitch.
This makeshift barrier forced the Illydians to enter from the service corridor, creating a choke point. Quite the advanced tactic for a species that's never waged war. Tylus, you may not want to look down there.
I've come too far to...
See all these dead bodies?
They've been dumping bodies down here.
Unforgivable. Galvin and Sidron will be made to answer for this.
Killed by the same crystallization as the Elydian.
Whose side was the killer on?
I don't think the killer had a side. He just didn't like anybody that didn't look like
the
him.
Elydian's shot to kill.
But if they killed him, why was he shot in the back?
Huh, you're right. The shot came from the side the Hatari were defending.
We don't kill our own. And he wasn't just caught in the middle.
Well, I think it's time to use that tricorder. See if I can find me a radiation trail. Acid scan. 4 buttons on the left will indicate. I think we might have something over here.
More of these crystals.
Another of my people dead.
We have something over here.
Think they parked this here on purpose?
One way to find out.
Need any help?
I've got it.
This concentration of tetrametric radiation has never been recorded. Whatever they're hiding, it's right through here.
This feels strange.
The crystals are increasing, growing outward, replacing the soil.
It's like an infection. A parasite. Growing inside Tau.
And you're walking all over it.
Incredible.
This is definitely not Hotari.
I would think not.
It's the remnants of the Takan Empire.
I don't think we should be here.
This is exactly where we should be. Every strange thing we've seen in this system, it might all come from this room. We need to learn everything we can.
Select data and bring it back to Starfleet. You gotcha. Roger that. Examine that.
Resembles a transporter pad.
Hey, 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 Mr. Radar! How's it going, Mr. Dradar? How the hell you doing? Hope you're doing well. We're finding out what's happening between these two worlds. So, Planet A, high technology. Planet A is high technology very highly advanced, don't like to work. Second planet, low technology, nothing but slavers. They do all the work. They have somehow managed to take over the whole production facility of the entire planet. And now they're almost at war with their predecessors. Well, as it turns out, the Federation was called in, and obviously they wasn't called in to maintain the peace. They was called in for some other reason, which we still haven't figured out. But there is a beam coming from a device from the Takan Empire that died 6,000 years ago. But some of their stuff is still around, and somebody left it on, and now somebody figured out how to use it. And they have the ship held in a beam of sorts that prevents them from being able to create warp. Real problem. So, they've teamed up with one of the people on the planet, one of the ambassadors, and she's working with him right now, working with her right now to try and solve the problem. They're currently at the mines. They've discovered this device from the Takan Empire. And let me use my tricorder. Let me see if there's...
What are we looking at?
It's made of the same crystalline material as the rest of this place. But I can't tell much else. Might be some kind of sleep mode. I can't analyze this further unless it starts working normally.
Maybe we can turn it on from somewhere else.
Nerds unite! Yay!
Let's keep looking around.
Okay, let's keep looking around. I want to pull my tricorder out one more time. Okay. And nothing else? Okay. Alright, what else is there to look at? There's almost like another room over there. Let's go take a peek. This is interesting. That screen's not on. That one is. Tricorder analysis, please. Chemical analysis states. Okay. Empty and full slots are differently constructed. Does this solid matter change form? Let's go with radiation scan. Tetrametric radiation consistent with other nearby devices. Yes, it is. And biological scan. I don't see any biological components in here. Okay. I'm missing something. Oh. There we go.
This suggests there's some type of complex life form contained within each crystal.
Life form?
It does look kind of like Tholian.
Something alive in these tiny crystals?
That's what it says, but hard to imagine how that's possible.
With life forms. I want to... Fine, I'll take it. I'm gonna piss off an entire species now.
Our science division will have a field day with this. We need to study it on the ship.
Okay. What about the other side? Oh, wait a second. I heard the tricorder go off. A broken one.
Crystallized lithium compound. Its internal structure is extremely ordered. In fact, the states of these crystals on a subatomic level suggests a storage device of some kind. Energy levels are both stable and ordered, like information. Some of them appear to be depleted.
What kind of information would you deplete?
What kind of information would you deplete? Let's check out the other side. Pretty. What do we got here? Oh, scan. Performs the replication of matter. So we got a transporter of sorts. Any radiation, any biological? Okay. I'm missing something. What am I missing? Let's do the radiation. Okay. Biological scan. What am I missing? 2 out of 3 anomalies detected. Right there? No. Come on. What am I missing here? Come on, boys. Help me out. Hope it wasn't a dildo. Someone broke their crystal. Come on. I'm not seeing a damn thing. Right there in front of me, that big giant thing. Oh my god. Really? Apparent control surface. Unknown how the interface works with the device. Okay. I feel stupid.
What is it?
The device's primary function is to transmute lithium into this quantized crystalline compound. Possibly for the creation of weapons.
Do you think one of these was used on that Elydian in the tunnels?
Such a cruel weapon.
Such a cruel, cruel weapon. Oh shit!
Jara?
I see.
If it's not hidden away in a tiny corner, then it's right in front of your nose. Yeah, no shit.
Turned it on.
There's no one here. But maybe the device I saw in the palace can send a signal?
If that's the case, we may not be alone for long. Let's hurry.
Oh my god. What do you want me to do? Should we get out of here? Examine it first.
I feel the power coming off it.
I've never seen this kind of energy before.
Tricorder.
I need to record this with my tricorder.
One out of 3. 2 out of 3. Three out of 3.
This can't be right. It's putting out almost 50 zettajoules of energy.
I assume that's a lot?
Enough to power this entire quadrant. This amount of power, the kind of radiation it's putting out, it's the cause of the storm. The warp disrupting beam, all of it.
What do we do now?
We get back to the Resolute. They have to know about this. Come on, let's...
Oh shit. Phasers.
Quickly. We have to hide.
This is outrageous! I demand you let me go!
No need to complain. You're about to receive a gift beyond your wildest imagination. If anything, I consider it an honor.
What is that? What are you doing?
You'll see soon enough.
I can influence the course of the negotiations. I can make sure the Hotari get the better end of the bargain.
So can I.
Oh, as bad as I'm gonna do this to you, this is where we pause and make you wait till the next episode. What's going to happen? Were they going to kill that guy? What's going to happen to him? Are they going to make it out alive? Will they get caught while they're hiding? Are these two going to end up doing it? After they get her out of jail, of course, you know, he's gonna have to break her out, you know. Crazy shit happening. I don't know. It's just one of those crazy things. We just don't know what's gonna happen. Come on. Wake up. So we will do this again next Tuesday. Tune in for the next exciting episode of Star Trek Resurgence. And on that note, au revoir, ciao, talk to you later, bye. They're going to watch a man get pegged by a sharp crystal. Yes, leaving on a good note, yes.
We're not just doing this for money. We're doing it for a shitload of money.
You guys have a great night. See you on Discord.